Here we go!
All right, all right, all right. That is not displaying properly. Okay, there we go. Yes, hello, 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 hello. I had to fix a bunch of recording things yesterday. For some reason, it was being downscaled to 720p for the stream, so that kind of sucks. It also, I think, affected recording, but could have been worse. What the fuck happened? Did my software just fuck up? Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Everything like disappeared for a second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that probably sometime next year, I'm gonna be getting a new computer, because this computer is definitely on its starting to be on its last legs, and it's starting to get to the point where I can't do certain things like record in 4K like I would like to for certain games. But it is what it is. I'm not really needing something right now though, so testing. Okay. Hold on, let me test. Okay, yeah, sounds fine. All right, well, back for more yellow. I'm hoping we can clear SSN and clear the Lieutenant Surge. We may have some use for a bit with Pikachu, at least, because we are going to be fighting a lot more water types that are not good. So Pikachu should be able to actually do something. All right. Let's go ahead and head over to the next town. But yeah, I did a bunch of changing and stuff for like the settings. I also like kind of messed with the mic a bit, so hopefully the mic sounds better, or at least just sounds cleaner. What it had originally I didn't really like, but it was kind of fine. But I was like, I can make it sound better. And then I followed this tutorial, and it kind of made it where it was 2 on the high end, so I added a bit more low into it, and I think it turned out fine. This mic is just very, very, very not beginner friendly, and I'm still trying to learn it. But I feel like it's been definitely sounding better as I've gotten like better with using it. There's Abra. He's just gonna run. Yeah. I thought Abra got moved way later in the game, but I guess he's just here. Yeah, I thought he got like moved to like more near Sabrina. Oh, I forgot that doesn't affect flying types. Why would I assume that affected flying types? Of course I meant. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna sit there and fight a level 17 Pidgey for no reason when it's gonna give me like probably like 100 experience at most. Cool, Jigglypuff. If only I was gonna use a Wigglytuff. I thought about it, but I was like, no. I've already used Clefable in my blue playthrough, so I was like, I don't really want to use a Wigglytuff. I'd rather save that for later, you know. I think they're gonna want water or whatever, yeah. Gee, I'm thirsty. You would think with me beating Gen 1 already like twice, I would remember exactly where to go. But sometimes I'd be forgetting. Why is my computer doing that? Dude, ever since, I know it's not MewKitty's fault, but ever since I installed that mod manager shit, dude, my computer, I feel like I got a fucking virus on it ever since I installed that shit. Like, it logged me out of everything. I couldn't open web fishing if I was streaming. Like, it just did a bunch of BS with it. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, what the hell's going on? But I've already uninstalled it and everything, so I don't think it should be affecting anything else, but you never know. Probably got, like, Ligma on my computer now. No, not Ligma, please! Weedle. Dude, I love Weedle. I really do. I think Weedle's very cool. Well, that doesn't matter. My speed already sucks as Sandshrew. I still don't think Sandshrew looks like a mouse. I really don't. I don't see it, dude. I look at Sandshrew and I'm like, that's not a mouse. Give me the experience, baby. Thankfully, we should be able to really just beat Lieutenant Surge with no issue, even with his Raichu being kind of fast. Like, it really shouldn't take that much to beat him. I'm confident we'll do enough damage. Oh, wait. Sandshrew actually will be good against Erica. Because Sandshrew can hurt poison types really well. Also, Slash. As good as Slash is on a fast Pokemon, on Sandshrew, it's not very good. Because Slash would be an instant crit if it was on, like, Persian or something. But, like, on Sandshrew, you're not critting shit. Yeah, you have a better chance of critting using anything else. All because it's tied to speed. Level 20 Butterfree. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that. Oh my god, of course I missed. Okay. Is Butterfree bug flying? No, it's bug poison, right? Alright. I guess Butterfree? No, if it was flying, it would have told me it just wouldn't have hit. I'm just getting terribly unlucky, it seems. Yeah, oh, it is flying. Okay, it that's why it wasn't hitting. It is poison flying, if I'm correct, or bug flying. You are too good. I have no. Oh my god! I'm sorry, buddy. Do I have antidotes on me? Yeah. Wait, are you not taking damage from walking? Oh, yeah, you are. I was like, did they get rid of that feature in this game? Everything else good here or no? Boom. It's just Jigglypuff. And he's level 3. If only it wasn't just a level 3 Jigglypuff. I don't really want to walk towards them because I kind of feel like they're going to kick my ass. My team really is not very good. Like, it's insane. The one good member I have on my team, I'm not keeping him on my team, but you can tell he's the one good member. Which is Nidorino. You can tell Nidorino's the one good member on the team that's not even staying on. But he's pulling his weight. Hi all, breathe air to life. God create all things. He's the only God. All right. That was interesting. Is there literally a bot that just goes around telling you to love God? Is that the new bot meta? Just goes to tell you God loves you. I mean, it's better than asking for fucking art, but still. An interesting new meta that we got going on. The Jesus loves you arc. Oh, okay, I got a crit anyways. Dorito, what are you eating? Dorito, hold on. What the fuck? I'm guessing he just ate something out of his food. It looked weird. Looked like really weird. I have to use Pidgey. Yeah, switch. Pika! Thank God for Cheese Rat, dude. You can at least one-shot a 16 Pidgey. Thank God. I can't believe that I've realized that Pikachu's stats are like Sun cards. That's genuinely so bad. Got 320. I don't think Sandshrews gonna do much here. I think he's just gonna die. Hold on, give me a second. There's so many flying. You like it kind of sucks. I thought Pikachu would be really good for a lot of these early routes, which he kind of is. I mean, he can take super effective damage on almost everything. But like he just really is not good. So even like I can do super effective Thunder Shocks on Spearows and shit, like there's so many better options I could probably have over Pikachu. But I like Pikachu, he's cool, but yeah, it's just damn. Eradicate may genuinely fuck me up, not gonna lie. It's because he has Hyper Fang, and that's what I'm worried about. Yeah, he genuinely may actually fuck me bad. Or not. Okay, we're good. Eradicate, not gonna lie, is not great, but he's actually kind of scary early game. Especially when he has Hyper Fang. He genuinely can actually do a pretty good amount of damage to you if you're not careful. Old Rod. Well, that's going to be completely worthless for now because all we can get is Magikarp, which I already have Magikarp. But at least it's there if you want it, I guess. I don't think you can find anything else with an Old Rod, as far as I'm aware. Where do we get Squirtle again? I thought we got it from Officer Ginny, but I don't know where we get Squirtle. And he's going to be like super low level if I don't find him sometime soon. Hold on. Where to get Squirtle yellow? Oh, okay. You need a Thunder Badge, and it's in the middle of Vermilion City. Okay, so we have to beat Lieutenant Surge. I was like, I didn't want to go too far in and then just not have what I need, you know? Even if they are the same level, Pokemon can have very different abilities. Who has Squirtle then? I thought it was Officer Ginny that had Squirtle. I don't think Vermilion City's right. I thought it was Officer Ginny that had Squirtle. I guess you have. I guess it is here. I remember you got her from. Oh, it is. Okay, it is her. But you have to. Okay, you have to beat Lieutenant Surge. Clefairy. I'm glad he likes Clefairy so much. I'm gonna have to really try to get all the clips of Pikachu doing random stuff and put them together. Because I'm gonna have a segment for the yellow videos specifically where I talk about just the cool interactions with Pikachu that like aren't really shown off very much. Like I know when he gets Thunderbolt, he'll actually show it to you, and if you're inside a cave, it will light it up, so it acts like a free flash. And it's really nice if you want, like, if you don't want to teach Pikachu Flash, which I actually have no idea where you get Flash at. Alright, I was gonna say we could probably put Sandshrew up front, but it may just be better just to kind of have Pikachu, depending on how many Pokemon I see. If it's just like a bunch of water types, then yeah, Pikachu will have to handle it. He said, my Pokemon are my only friends. Okay, we should be fine against Growlithe. Meant to use, Dig, but oh well. He really wants, Sandshrew out of here. Growlithe. Honestly, not. I mean, I don't know. I feel like having 2 Growliths as my friend would be fine. I don't think I'd. Oh my god, it did a lot of damage. I don't think that would be a big deal. I think I'd be pretty okay with 2 Growliths being my best friend. There's a lot more weirder Pokemon you can be friends with, I guess. Growlithe is not one of those, I would say. Alright, let's just go through all the rooms, check everything. Get as much experience points as we can. Squirtle's going to be annoying to raise up, though, because he's going to be level 10. And there's not really any good areas to raise him up right now. I mean, I can make it work, but it's going to be annoying. Surprised he didn't use Double Kick. He should have Double Kick on him. I'm really glad they did change up Nidorann's female sprite to look more like how it does now, because it used to just look like a weird bunny. Which, weirdly enough, Nidoran male didn't look like a bunny, I would say. And his back sprite looked like a bunny, but his front sprite didn't. But Nidoran female looked like a bunny, and then her back sprite didn't look like a bunny. Alright, I need to buy potions while we're at it, too. I'm tired of, like, literally not having health. Which, you know, my choice in team, not surprised. They're gonna take literally so much damage and die from almost anything. Okay, super potions. We don't need any Pokeballs right now, I wouldn't say. We're pretty much good on a lot of our stuff right now. We just need potions because I'm tired of going in here and dying and then having to walk out basically like anywhere I go. Okay, we already checked this room. We did not check that room, but I don't think there's anything important in there. Oh, getting it cozy. I always travel with Wigglytuff. Poop poo poo. Poop poo poo is what it said. I am the waiter on this ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. Less strong. I love Pokemon, do you? Yeah, I love Pokemon too. It's why I'm being a Pokemon trainer. Imagine you're a Pokemon trainer, you just hate Pokemon. You just want nothing to fucking do with them. But you choose to be a trainer anyways. You just do it out of spite. You're that spiteful that you hate them and you're just like, screw it. Are you kidding me? I got poisoned? The one poison sting poisoned me. Insane. Bam, 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 bam. I mean, luckily I have antidotes, but still. It's just like, wow. That's the thing about Gen 1 I always remember, is just like, every time I play it, I remember always to stock up on poison heal or antidotes, because you constantly get poisoned in this game. You're either paralyzed or you're poisoned. Rarely are you put to sleep, but it does happen, so I don't usually get a lot of those. But you're always, like, poisoned, or you're always, like, paralyzed. Rarely are you ever burned, because you don't really fight a lot of fire types. You're never basically ever frozen. So, like, that just doesn't happen. And then rarely are you ever... No, it's usually... Yeah, you usually just poisoned or paralyzed. You're rarely, like I say, rarely ever burned or frozen or... Sleep happens here and there, but it's... It really depends what version, I guess, you play to. Because some Pokemon have sleep powder moves more than others, and I think certain versions. But I always carry Awakenings, if possible, just in case, because of how annoying it is to wake up in Gen 1. It can take like 6 to 7 turns to wake up. So it ends up being really, really annoying. Oh, apparently we're getting Mega Charizard for free or something. A Mega Charizard X in ZA. I have not played ZA yet. Well, I have, but I haven't beat it yet. I'm like at the very end of the game, dude. I just have not even touched it. I've had no real want to beat it right now. Maybe eventually I'll end up beating it. All right, cool. Get your crits. Get your crits, buddy. I will say, people that find Gen 1 to be hard, I don't think Gen 1's hard. I think Gen 1 just feels more unfair than anything, and that's the idea that it's hard. Because constantly, like, are you just getting so unlucky? And that's where the hardness comes from it. But, like, genuinely, when you're not getting just Gen 1'd all the time, by, like, the most awful coding possible and shit, it's really not that difficult. Like, most encounters are pretty easily beatable. Like, I've beaten the Elite Four under-leveled, and I actually struggle to do that more in newer games than I do in these games now. So I don't think Gen 1 is genuinely as hard as people make it out to be. I think it's also because, again, Gen 1 is kind of broken. So a lot of what you do in Gen 1 is that you're not only fighting monsters, but you're fighting the game itself. And that can make it appear more broken than it needs to be, and a lot more challenging than it needs to be. But when it's not really doing that, Gen 1 really plays fine. And it's not difficult. Like most, especially if you pick Bulbasaur. If you pick Charmander, Brock's not difficult as in like he's a hard fight and takes a lot of thought and skill. Brock's just difficult because there's no other option for you to do anything besides get Butterfree or grind. So it's not even that like Gen 1 is hard, I would say. There's so many things that make Gen 1 pretty easy, and there's so many things that just make it tedious. But I don't think there's ever been like a time where I was like, oh shit, this is actually challenging. I don't know what to do. Besides, I guess, Lance and his Dragonite, and it's mostly because... it's not even that, like, Dragonite's hard to beat. It's mostly because if he hits you with Hyper Beam, he doesn't recharge, so you basically just need to have one bulky Pokemon survive a single Hyper Beam, or he never uses it, and then you'll beat him instantly. Like, hell, when I fought Lance last time on Red, he didn't ever use Hyper Beam, so I instantly killed him with Jinx, like, with no real issue at all. But if he would use Hyper Beam, then he would have been difficult because Hyper Beam just is broken in Gen 1. But if you put that same fight in any of the later games, because Hyper Beam's not broken, it's not even really that bad of a fight to do. Damn, it crit. Thank God Karate Chop is not a fighting type move in this gen for some reason. It's a normal type, which I don't know why. I think that is probably one of the... Oh, I didn't know he's switching tentacle. I should have read. I think that's one of the weirdest things about Gen 1 is that some moves should be different types and they're not. It would have been nice to have an extra fighting type, you know, extra fighting type move. Because goddamn, all you got is like the most bare bones attacks, and one of them is the best move that I find is Seismic Toss, and that's not even like a super effective damage dealing move. That's just based on your level. But Ghost type's got it worse. Ghost type's got it way worse. You get Nightshade, Shadow Ball, and then Lick. And if you don't want any of that, then you got Dream Eater, I guess. Or Nightmare. Which Nightmare actually is good in Gen 1 because of how long you sleep for. In other games, it's kind of hard to invest into it. It's like, why risk the chance of wasting a full turn when sleep at best lasts 3 turns just to do a move that's going to slightly damage them over time, and they have to be asleep. Like, it's not a good move anymore. But in Gen 1, the fact that it could go for 7 turns, yeah, it was a good investment. Very much was a good investment. Thundershock. Come on, Cheese Rat, bro. We used to be able to kill a Shelter. Bro can't even kill a Shelter, dude. Are you kidding me? Embarrassing, Pikachu. Embarrassing. My upstairs neighbor genuinely just walks in one spot, it seems like, for a good bit. I don't know if he's just like in his bed or whatever rolling around, but like every time I stream, he's always like walking right in a specific spot up there, and he never seems like he goes anywhere else. Like, I don't hear him in the living room or anything. He just walks on that single spot, and that's it. I'm just like, all right then. Like, no shade to him. He can do what he wants. I just find it interesting that he only ever walks in that one spot, it seems, at this time. And never does anywhere else. Snorlax. Yo, can you stop showing it to me? I'm good, dude. I don't need to see it twice. Bro's like, can you believe it? Do you need to see it again? Like, it's real, dude. Can you believe that shit? Damn guy's sleeping all the time. Alright, we gotta switch. Sandshrew would just die. When does Sandshrew evolve? Sandshrew Evo level 22. Okay, actually we're pretty close to getting Sandslash then. We probably could get Sandslash before we beat Lieutenant Surge, not gonna lie. It depends. I guess it depends. If we get more water types, no. Kinda cool. Yeah. I've always wanted to use a Sand Slash, so I'm pretty happy to finally be able to, like, kind of use one. Like, I've always wanted to, and then I've never had any reason to use them. Because I always wanted, like, someone else over him. Alright, yeah. I'm surprised that that didn't do more than 2 damage because of how weak Pikachu is. I assumed that was going to do, like, maybe 4. Okay, maybe we can get Sand Slash before we leave here? Probably. Where's my potions at? Here they are. Bam, 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 bam. A usefulness. Voltorb. Okay, yeah, we should be fine. Hit him with the dig. Nope. Get screeched on. Get screeched on, boy! Alright, I'm checking something. Hold on. Magnemite, cool. Don't mind if I do take the free experience. How much damage is that going to do? Oh, that's a good amount. Sonic Boom always does pretty good amount of damage for an early game attack. Alright, we just need one more level and then he'll be Sand Slash. I thought he evolved at like level 26 or something. I didn't realize he evolved so early. I think I say that every time like I evolved him in like red and blue. I was like, wow, he evolves like super early. Alright, some more guys. A strong or rare Pokemon. What do you like? If he uses like the same 2 types. Oh, it's just Growlithe. I mean, I guess. Growlithe is kind of rare. You don't really see him too often. He's kind of a rare guy. Ponyta. You know what? He kind of has some rare fire types. I have not seen Ponyta or Growlithe, and I don't think you see Ponyta until like Pokemon Mansion, which is all the way in Cinnabar. So I mean, technically, yeah, that's kind of rare for Gen 1 standards. All right. What do you have? I think you're like gonna be a fisher lady. I never saw you at the party. Are you a fishing lady? No, you're not. You have who? Jigglypuff? Okay. Level 20. A level 20 Jigglypuff. Slash. Please crit. Nice. And then maybe we'll level up. Maybe. I can't wait for Gen 2, though, to be able to see the experience bar. I didn't realize how much I love being able to see your experience bar in an RPG until I played Gen 1. Once I played Gen 1, I was like, oh my god, dude, I miss being able to know when I'm about to level up. Like, granted, you can... I'm trying to pull it out. Granted, you can just, like, check your level that you're about to level up to in the stats or whatever. But, like, it's not the same. I'd rather just, like, see it at all times in battle. It makes grinding not feel as tedious. Safari Zone is awesome. Have you gone to the Safari Zone? It had many rare kinds of Pokemon. Kangaskhan's gonna be kind of cool to use. I'm actually kind of glad I'm gonna be able to try him out. I've been wanting to try out Kangaskhan for a good while. Even though Tauros is better. Tauros, genuinely, there is no reason to try out Kangaskhan when Tauros exists and they can be caught in the same area. So, like, really, you have no true reason to try him out over Tauros. But, like, I want to try him out. I fuck with the big mama. Bow, wow. And why not have a bulky normal type, you know? Please don't hit all 5 times. Okay. I was actually worried about that hitting, like, all 5 times or whatever. Because Pikachu actually takes a lot of damage from that, because Pikachu is bad. He is very bad. Hyper Fang. I think that takes me to half health. Yeah. Oh, no, I think Super Fang's the one that takes you to half health. Super Fang, I think, does. Okay, well, we have Sandslash now. Wow, Sandshrew like the only option I have to really hit him. I mean, I could have used Body Slam or whatever, or Slam with Pikachu. Oh my god, why didn't I get Sand Attack? Oh, I do have Sand Attack. It's like, I was like, how come I don't have Sand Attack on my Sandshrew? Eevee. Why did I forget that we were fighting my rival? I just forgot completely that we were fighting my rival because he didn't have the same Pokemon that he does in Red and Blue. So I thought this was just some generic fucking trainer I was going against. I was like, man, this is some just generic-ass guy we're fighting right now. But I think by this point he had a Pidgeotto, at least. Okay, let me update the list now, because we have Sandslash. Wait for him to evolve real quick. And there he is. We have Sandslash. He won't really be truly good until we get Earthquake, but he'll be decent for now. He's not gonna be like useless or anything. Probably gonna make Charmander for the most part my HM slave. Rub. Anything you want to say, Pikachu? No, you don't care. You're just happy. You're just happy to be alive. You got no comment on anything. You're just out vibing, and that's all that matters. You're just vibing. I respect that. I respect the idea to just vibe in the moment, Pikachu. I think this leads. I think it leads outside. If it does, it's not where I want to go, but I can't remember. Yes, it does. We want to go upstairs, though. Which is, or no, downstairs, which is on this side over here. No more room for items. Damn it. What team is this? Bide? Okay, yeah. Throw that shit out of here, dude. Well, actually, I wanna hold on to that because I can sell them. They're worth a good amount of money for me to sell. I can't even leave. If I leave, the thing sets sail. Max potion. It's good. Not right now, though. He has enough strength to move big rocks. Go out. Now, I know there are some Pokemon that I'm going to have to catch myself to see. Like, I know Poliwrath, no trainer uses the Poliwrath. You have to actually go out of your way to find him yourself, as far as I'm aware. So he's technically one of the few front sprites of Gen 1 Pokemon that go unused if you don't go out of your way to get him yourself. And there's a few like that. I just don't remember off the top of my head, but I know for a fact Poliwrath is one of them. But I think it's like 4 or 5 that are like that. That if you don't get them yourself, they're never used. I want to say, well, I think Jinx now is not that anymore, but I want to say it was Jinx and Lickitung were 2 of them in Red and Blue, I think. And then Farfetch, I guess, too. Nobody uses Farfetch. But I can't remember off the top of my head either. I just know Poliwrath is for sure one of them. Nice. But yeah, I've been working on the Jumping Flash video. I wanted to get it out Wednesday. But considering I don't even have it even halfway done, and I would have to upload it to Patreon today if I wanted it out Wednesday, we're gonna basically push it back. I don't know when though. It's kind of just when I get it done, I get it done. It's like right now there's no real priority to get it done yet. The only priority video for this month is Sonic R for Christmas, and that's it. So I'm not in a big, like, time crunch to get Jumping Flash out. But I am working on it. Audio has been recorded. I'm editing a good part of it right now. What I'm doing this time around is I'm editing the gameplay part of the video, talking about that, and then I'll go back and re-edit the history after, and then combine them together. And then we should be pretty much good to go after that. There's a maybe small chance I can get it out this week. Maybe Friday. It just really depends how much work I get done for it today and then tomorrow night. And then I guess Thursday, if I have it done for Patreon, then we can get it out Friday. But I think it's been making good progress. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Can I teach cut to any of you guys right now? Yeah. All right, Charmander, you're getting cut. Charmander's going to be my HM slave. Who cares about treating him with respect? He's going to be the slave of the journey. I really can't wait till I get a better Thunder type move, though. Because holy shit, dude. Thunder Shock just is not working. And now I'm getting wrapped. And I think that's going to crit every time now. Wrap is my favorite. It's in the Christmas spirit. Man's rapping like we're making Christmas presents. Oh my god, Cheese Rat. Come on, dude. Star you. Bro's out here struggling. Who did I pick for my water type? Oh yeah, Blastoise. It sucks we're gonna have to switch train Squirtle though for a good bit. Alright, what do I want? I'm gonna toss one of my antidotes and we'll just buy more. TM44, what's this? Rest? Do I want to give anybody rest? I mean, not right now that I have. Maybe a Blastoise can learn it will give him rest. I don't know. Do I want to keep fighting trainers at this point? I mean, I guess it's extra experience points. I need to just put Cheese Rat up front at this point because I'm basically fighting nothing but water types. And we already have Sandslash right now, so we don't need to switch train him right now. Staryu. Also, I can't believe the EXP all is an actual thing in this game. I remember never hearing about it, and then like everyone complained that the new games do it. They're like, oh, the new games do the experience all. It's so stupid. Which I do agree. I wish you could turn it off if you really didn't want to use it. But like, I heard people say that Gen 1 never did that, and like Gen 1's better because it didn't do that. But Gen 1 does have that option to have it on. You can take it off at least. But like, it's kind of crazy that the experience all does exist in Gen 1. When I didn't even realize it did. Granted, to get it, it's kind of a hassle. What's your... You are 2 Thunder Shocks from being empty. I guess we'll fight you. There's no reason to. You're walking the plank if you lose. Guy's gonna throw me off? What kind of an asshole is this guy? He's like, yeah, if you lose, of course, I think he's gonna use a water type. And he uses a non-water type. Bro's gonna throw me off the goddamn cruise ship if I lose against him. What an asshole. Literally admitting to committing murder if I lose a Pokemon match. Because I'm gonna die if he throws me off the cruise ship. No Pokemon battle's that worth it to kill somebody over. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, there's... Okay. Well, we did everything we can now, so... I'm curious. If I just use an escape rope and I don't watch the SSN... Okay, you can't. I guess they planned for that, so you couldn't just leave without seeing the SSN leave. Well, I guess you could black out, and it would still be here, maybe? At least that's what I'm assuming. I wonder where it goes. Alright, let's go ahead, heal up. And then we'll fight. I need to still beat Lieutenant Surge. And we'll fight Lieutenant Surge, beat him. And then we'll get Squirtle. And then I guess we're gonna switch train Squirtle until he can actually like be useful. He's gonna be pretty low leveled. But thankfully starters level up pretty fast. And then who else do I need on my team? So we'll have Sandslash, Hypno, Blastoise, and Kangaskhan, which we can get Drowsy actually right by here. So we'll have our own Psychic type pretty much right by us. I guess we can just go get him right now. There's nothing stopping me from getting a Drowsy right now. And I think he evolves at like level 20 or something. Well, luckily there's a good amount of trainers over here we can switch train with, too. So we're not, like, screwed. When does Drowsy evolve? Let me see. Drowsy evolution. Well, yeah. Level 26. Ugh. That's a pretty high, it's a pretty high evolution level for Hypno. And he's on Route 11. He has a 25% spawn rate. So he's pretty much around the same as Pidgey right here. Alright, maybe we'll get lucky and find him. And then once we beat Lieutenant Surge, we'll update our Pokemon Dex tracker. And then go from there. I don't know if I'm gonna fight Erica yet. I mean, we could. We could just go get Eevee right away and turn him into Flareon, and basically be decent for what we want to do. But actually, I don't even think I have any fire TMs, even if I wanted to. And I don't think Flareon learns any fire moves from leveling up. So actually, it probably wouldn't be a best idea to get Flareon so quickly. Encounter? Can I get an encounter, please? Okay. It's like, come on, dude. Where's Drowsy? I don't know how many times I found Drowsy, like, when I wasn't looking for him in the other games. And now that I want to find Drowsy, he's not showing up. Where is he? Nobody wants damn Pidgey, dude. Especially a level 18 Pidgey. You can just make that into a Pidgeotto. Please, can I get Drowsy? There he is. I like Drowsy design, even though it's like very gross looking. I think it's interesting but gross looking. I think it's always made him stand out to me because of that. Okay, I almost killed him. I think he's like supposed to be like a tapir or something like that as well. Oh my god, get in the ball, dude. You gotta be kidding me. Bro's out here acting like we're catching a legendary or some shit. Like, come on, dude. I'm gonna aim with some lame crap. Alright. So we have Drowsy now. Let me add him to the list. I guess we just go fight. Well, let me get Diglett. Let me encounter Diglett real quick. Then we can just go fight Lieutenant Surge. Just get Diglett on the list already. Alright, cool. Alright. Lieutenant Surge time, which has the worst gym puzzle ever. I genuinely don't understand how the gym puzzle here works. Like, there's a trick or something where, like, if you find it on, like, a certain tile or something... Yeah, I know the new badge is acquired. How am I... Wait. Wait. How do you fight Lieutenant Surge? How do you fight him if you can't use cuts? Oh, have I not beat Misty? Oh, that's right. Misty killed me and I just thought I won because I got upset. Oh, that's right. Misty literally kicked my ass and I just assumed that I won because I didn't believe that she could beat me. All right, well, that is a blunder if I've ever seen one. I literally forgot that Misty won because Starmie's good and I didn't beat her and I just assumed that I did. All right, well, we don't have 2 badges. The title is clickbait. Sorry. We have lied to everybody. All right, let's go actually beat her this time. Yeah, no, I just completely forgot that I lost to her because I've never lost to her before because she genuinely is not very good. But because Pikachu sucks, she ends up being good, and so she won. Alright, well, let's beat her this time. I believe in Pikachu. I think Pikachu has it this time. Why would Pikachu not have it, you know? Bro can't even one-shot Staryu. So he's bound to have it against Starmie, who's a very, very good water type. Why would he not win? Set up the double team. Didn't even matter. Didn't even matter. Bro literally outsped me still. Outsped me and hit me. Didn't even matter. Alright, can I get lucky and not die? Can I get lucky here? Okay, he fully paralyzed. Nice. Okay, yeah, we won. And clean sweep, clean sweep. Cheese Rat is the best. He is very good. And we got Thunderbolt. Okay. I'm wondering if I can still show off the cool cave mechanic thing with Pikachu. Because if you learn Thunderbolt and then you, hold on, is she trying to give me something? Oh, yeah, I think she's trying to give me, yeah, I think she's trying to give me a TM. So if you learn Thunderbolt with Pikachu, and then you're in, like, a dark cave or whatever, you can talk to him. He'll show you that he knows Thunderbolt. And then he'll make the cave light up. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it now because I'm not in the cave when he learned it. I think you have to be in the cave when he learns it for it to count. Alright, sell you that. We don't want that. Let me see what all these TMs are and see which ones I want to get rid of. TM12, what's this? Water Gun, we do want to keep that for Squirtle. TM01, Mega Punch, we want to keep that for Kangaskhan. TM04, Whirlwind, we can sell that. TM45, Thunder Wave. We can keep it, but I don't really need it. We already have Thunder Wave. Body Slam, we're going to keep that. TM44, rest. So just sell everything from TM45 to after TM01, okay. Alright, sell that. And we can sell the Nugget. Alright, cool. Alright, well, we finally beat Misty. Let's go get the TM from her. And then we can actually head back now and fight Lieutenant Surge. Oh, and I guess I'll update my Pokedex now since we actually did finally beat her. What is this? Oh, that's a picture of that. And then that's that. Get rid of that. We don't need that. Alright. Alright, Pokemon Gen 1 Sprite Tracker. Caterpie, all them. Kakuna we have. Pidgey we have. Rattata, Raticate. We can add Raticate now to the list. 19. 20. Spearow. Atkins, Pikachu. Sandshrew, Sandslash. Sandslash is 28, okay. Nidoran, female, Nidoran, male, Nidorino, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Zubat, Paris, Venonat. Venonat's 48. Diglett is 50. Okay, we already added him. Well, I guess we already saw Diglett a while back. Meowth. 52. Mankey, we've already seen. Growlithe, we've already seen. Oh, we haven't put him down, though. 58. Abra is 63. Machop, 66. And then Bellsprout, 69. Tentacool, 72. And then Ponyta, 77. 79 is Slowpoke. And then Magnemite's 81. We've already put him. 88, Scrammer, we've already put. Shelter is 90, we already put. 95, and then Drowsy is 96. Voltorb's 100, we already put him. Coughing 109. Horsey is 116, we already put him. Goldeen 118. Staryu and Starmie we already put. Magikarp's 129. And Eevee's 133. And Snorlax is 143. Because technically that counts because that guy showed us him. Okay. Alright, off we go to beat Lieutenant Surge now. Actually complete the match, you know. Since we actually finally beat Misty for real this time. It wasn't a prank. Oh, wait, we didn't go get Misty's stupid TM. It wasn't a prank, guys. I'm serious. We actually did beat Misty. I'm serious. And we'll also heal before I head back out. I don't think she gives me something good. I think she gives me, like, Bubble or something. But it's just in case. Just in case of what she gives me is worth it. What is TM11? It is Bubble Beam, which is decent because it lowers speed. It's better than Water Gun, if I'm correct. Water Gun has always just been really bad. Bam, bam, bam. What do you have to say? Alright, time for Lieutenant Surge. I mean, I guess I could just skip Lieutenant Surge and go over here. There's nothing telling me that I have to fight Lieutenant Surge now. I can just go deal with them later. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go deal with them later. I don't want to fight him right now. We'll go mess with that guy later. There's nothing telling me I have to go fight him. Okay, you do have confusion. Nice. Well, now we have two options now for Erica if we want to fight Erica. Also, well, that sucks. I definitely don't have any more antidotes on me. Well, this it's a great time to wish I had antidotes right now. God, rap moves in Gen 1, dude. Genuinely just terrible design. Like, I don't know. I feel like even as a dev, I would have looked at it and said, wow, this is genuinely a very dumb move. Like, I get the idea is it doesn't do a lot of damage, so it shouldn't be that big of an issue. But the fact that you can't do anything is why it's an issue. And if they outspeed you, you're just stuck hoping that they miss. And if they never miss, well, then you're basically always gonna get screwed. Please don't use rap. Of course. Alright, it's probably just gonna be worth just to switch out, but I'm gonna heal. Yeah, insane. Yeah, whatever game has Bellsprout is the worst when it comes to getting through it because of rap. It's some of the worst shit possible when the game has Bellsprout. All right, well, let's go back now and heal. Well, I should go and beat Lieutenant Surge. Alright, I'm thinking about it now. I am gonna go beat Lieutenant Surge because I want Squirtle. And the more that I put that off, the harder it is gonna be to train him up. So we probably should just go beat Lieutenant Surge. Because I forgot how annoying it's going to be to train Squirtle up to get him to a good level. Okay, put you up. Deposit. Oh. Alright, goodbye, Nidorino. You served your purpose. Alright, let's go fight Lieutenant Surge. Yeah, I forgot that I need to beat him to get Squirtle, so it is worth going and doing it already, because I want Squirtle. If we didn't need Squirtle on our team, then I guess it wouldn't matter. Wrong way. However, I am gonna... Because I am gonna try to come back here. Well, wait, I'm thinking that you can't come back here. You can just walk back here. Because I was gonna say I can use the escape rope to go back to the Pokemon Center here. Because I think there's a certain point where if you go, you can't come back to it or whatever. But I think that's in Pewter City when you jump off the little edge. Once you jump off that and go through the cave, you can't just go back to Pewter City until later on. Which, God forbid, if you didn't mean to hop out of that ledge and you lived in Pewter City, now you just don't have a house anymore because you can't go back. Your housing privileges are gone. Alright, Pikachu. Should be an easy run through. Nope, there's only trash. Nope, only trash. This puzzle sucks. I genuinely don't know what the trick is to it, and I just kind of guess until I get it right. But there's a trick. It's apparently a way to make it super easy. What that trick is, I couldn't tell you. Hey, there's Switch under there. Pikachu move. It would have to be one of these then, right? There we go. Alright, apparently it's supposed to be the button next to it. That's what I've been told, but I remember doing that in Red and Blue and it didn't work, so I don't know. But it worked here. But I've been told many times the trick is it's the button next to whatever one you find, but I've had that where it wasn't the case. But the trick is it's either the button next to it or it's always nearby. But like I said, it's always been nearby, but it's never always been next to it. Come on, Voltorb. Nah, keep him in. I've never thought about using a team that uses like similar Pokemon. Like I don't know. I've seen some people that will like use two of a certain Pokemon, and that's always been kind of weird to me. It's something I've never wanted to try, and I've never had any interest in doing it because I feel like the idea of why Pokemon's so interesting to me is having different Pokemon for each member. And then when you just use the same exact members, I feel like that kind of loses out on that creativity from it. But maybe to some people that's fun to use like two of the same Pokemon or whatever. There's probably some enjoyment to it or whatever, you know. It's just not something that I've enjoyed. I'll shock you into surrender. Already going with Raichu? Holy shit, we just started. Does he always send out Raichu? Mega Punch. That's gonna do no real damage, actually. Thunderbolt. Alright. Buddy is sipping on the dumb juice right now. Wow, I overestimated how good Raichu is. And I've learned that he is not very good. Like, he did not survive that at all. I thought it was going to be at least 2 shots to kill him. Oh, he just has one Pokemon. It is just... That makes sense because he had Pikachu before and then Raichu. But since you're the only one with Pikachu now, you can't have Pikachu. They could have gave him Magnemite or something. I don't know, man. I think it's kind of weird. They limited him down to Raichu and made the fight 10 times fucking easier. Alright, we have Thunderbolt now, even though we don't need it. Well, what move does Pikachu have right now? Is it Thunder Shock or Thunderbolt? Oh, it's Thunderbolt. Oh yeah, we don't need it then. Alright. Let's get Squirtle now. You must be a good trainer. I just caught a Squirtle that was always getting into mischief. Would you take care of it? Yeah. What do I want to name him? I don't know what I want to name this guy. Call him Boober. Boober seems like a good Blastoise name, I think. That would be a name that if I was a Blastoise, I wouldn't want to die for being named that. Alright, what moves do you have? You have Tackle, Tail Whip, Bubble. Well, luckily for us, we have 2 water moves we can give you right now. So is Pikachu fallen off yet? No, Pikachu actually helped a lot in the SSN, and we did finally beat Misty. So he's not the worst thing on my team right now. So he has not fallen off yet, I would say. Alright, let's add Squirtle to the team. Alright, I guess we're gonna switch train Squirtle now, because we have... If we don't, he's gonna be terrible. Alright. Welcome to the team, Boober. Cool. I guess the best bet, right? Well, actually, we could probably fight Diglett and level up from that. I think he should be able to at least survive Diglett. So we can take Diglett's cave anyways. He should be fine. He should survive there, right? No? Not if he crits. If he crits, fuck no. Yeah, we'll switch train him. All my Pokemon are like super slow. Then is it even worth switch training here then? Because I don't really have many good things to deal with Diglett besides Squirtle. Diglett. Well, maybe Boober can take on a level 15 Diglett if he don't crit. If he doesn't crit, we'll be fine. Well, if he spams Growl too, that also helps. Makes it a lot easier on my part. Okay. Getting some experience. We'll pretty much have a War Turtle in no time flat. Like, as long as he doesn't crit, his Scratch would be fine, but it didn't crit, so it doesn't matter. He's like crit almost every time. Okay, oh wow, we don't outspeed him still, that sucks. I was like, damn, his speed fell, we can probably outspeed him now. Okay. Well, at least we're leveling up each time. Does make this a lot easier. More Digletts. That is the level 19 one. He would probably actually one-shot me, not gonna lie. But he's just gonna spam Growl. Oh, he's going Dig. Go Sandslash. Oh my god, dude. Of course you got the crit. Why would bro not get the crit? Man deserved that crit. He wanted it so bad. Okay, Bubble Beam. That shouldn't one-shot me. Yeah, no. And if he doesn't crit the next hit, we're fine. Of course he crit, though. Why would I expect him not? I should just expect that the thing that I don't want to happen is gonna happen because it's Gen 1. Like, I should just put in my perspective at all times that if it's something that I don't want to have happen, that I'm rooting that doesn't occur, it's gonna occur. Like that is just pure Gen 1. Pure Gen 1 nostalgia, basically, where it's living inside of Gen 1 to a T. The best bet for Drowsy right now would be to go fight a bunch of the grass type, the poison grass types or whatever. He'll be really good leveling up though when we get to Cinnabar. Because there's a lot of poison types in the mansion he could fight. I'm not gonna be able to run, aren't I? Yep. He's gonna probably end up killing me before I can run. Okay, never mind, we're good. Wow, this sucks when I'm just trying to leave. Oh my god, let me the fuck out, dude. Let me out of here already. Wait. I can just leave. I can leave. Alright, whatever. I have dig. I can just dig out of here. But the exit's right here anyways. Anything you want to say? No. I'm on a road to Viridian City. Remember how hyped that song was? It was like, it made Viridian seem like this huge, gigantic place that like you had to see. And then you get to Viridian City and like the game and it's like nothing. There's like nothing there. Just some drunk guy. That's it. All that just to see some drunk ass guy. Wow, Viridian City's badass. I love seeing the drunk guy. Alright, Boober. I'm confident you won't screw this up this time. Of course he digged. Of course. Why would he not do that? They're just now all of a sudden using dig a lot more. And of course a crit. Why would it not do that? But I also crit too, so it's okay. I guess giving him Slash wasn't that bad of an idea, because Sand Slash actually has decent speed to crit. And I guess that's why they call him Sand Slash. Kind of lives up to the name. This shouldn't one-shot him, but it should get him low enough. Okay, did one-shot, gets a crit. It's gonna be real nice once we get Surf. I was trying to think, did they ever port the Pokemon Stadium games to Switch online? Well, yeah, they did. They just had it where you couldn't use your actual Pokemon from the games, though, in it. I wonder if there could have been some way they could have made it work. Where, like, you could transfer stuff to the Switch or whatever on Pokemon Home. But I guess it would have been too much of a hassle to get it to work. So, I think it would have been a cool idea, though. Alright, do your dig. Get your dig out, come on. Alright, we should honestly get Wartortle literally maybe in like 10-20 minutes at most. And even then, I don't think it'd take that long. If we can get more fights without switch training, we'll get Wartortle pretty fast. But if we have to keep switch training, then no. And then we'll get Psychic once we get to Sabrina's gym area. There's a guy that'll give you Psychic in one of the houses. And that will help a lot for making Drowsy actually useful. But the confusion just kind of really doesn't do well. We gotta see about the cave. Okay, you're just very happy to be here. And he caused me to have a fight after I did that. Tackle should kill him. Okay, yeah. I was like, we should need to do another water attack on him to kill him. Oh, there's Dugtrio. Okay, well we found him now. We can add him to the list. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna one-shot Squirtle though. Confidently, yeah, one-shot at him. It's crazy. You can just find this guy here. He's just here. That's probably gonna kill me. Okay, it didn't. And in red and blue, if you catch him, you basically have no worries about Lieutenant Surge's team because he actually is such a high level for a wild Pokemon encounter. So Lieutenant Surge is even made easier if you go for Dugtrio. Alright, let's get out of here and go heal. We were gonna get Wartortle, but then I died. That is not where I wanted to go. I thought that led to the town. Alright, we need... How many more level experience do we need for Boober? We need 205. Then we get our Wartortle. We hope to see you again. Why does she want to see me so bad? Does she want my Pokemon to be dying or what? She's just that happy. Dude, imagine if like a hospital told you that. Like, oh, we hope to see you again. Like, why? Why do you want to see me so bad? How ominous that shit sounds compared to like anything else. Like a restaurant asking you that isn't so bad, but like when a hospital tells you, like, oh, hopefully you come back, you're like, what the fuck? Clefairy for Mr. Mime. I don't even think we saw a Clefairy besides a trainer's one. I don't even think we like saw a wild one. Where does this lead to? Rock tunnel. Oh, Moonstone. Oh, HP up. I thought it was gonna be a Moonstone, but I guess not. Alright, we'll give that to Boober. Give him some more health EVs or whatever. There's the extra Moonstone. Okay, I guess let's head back and continue on. Well, let's go level up one more time so we can get War Turtle, and then we can keep going forth. I think we only need to do like 2 more battles. It's Diglett! Wow, who would have thought that Diglett would be inside of Diglett Cave? Now that's what I'm talking about. Diglett being in Diglett Cave? Who would have thought that? Who would have ever guessed? Okay, we got 1 match. We're good. What? Boober is evolving. I love that, like, War Turtle was never supposed to just evolve into Blastoise or whatever. Or, like, I think it was, yeah, Blastoise wasn't always the final evolution for Squirtle. And that was, like, changed later on. It used to be, like, this little-looking Blastoise. Or, no, Blastoise had a pre-evolution, and it looked like a little version of him. And then later on, it got changed. We gotta go all the way back through, no we don't. We can go this way. Wait, would we have to go all the way through Mount Moon? We would, wouldn't we? Yeah, we would have to go through Mount Moon. Instead of doing that, we'll just go back through Diglett Cave. Instead of doing Mount Moon BS again. Diglett Cave just sounds like a better option. We now have 3 badges out of 8, and we should pretty much get our 4th one pretty quickly. Wow, okay. I didn't get any encounters there. I'm surprised. Alright, probably better to have you right now in front. Try to level up you some. And then once we get Psychic, he's pretty much going to be the best to deal with poison types going forth. Oh wow, it's of course it's Voltorb. I kind of assumed they would be using not electric types here. I kind of assumed they're going to be using like Bellsprout or something. Damn guy has a Voltorb though for no reason. Why does that man need a Voltorb? Wow. Level 19. We have to get him to level 26 to evolve. We'll just switch. I'm not gonna bother using him against Magnemite. Yeah, I think after this, Pikachu has no good gym fights. till we reach the Elite Four, and then he'll be decent for one fight, which is Lorelei. But, like, anybody's decent for Lorelei. Because she uses ice water types, and they suck. So it doesn't take much to be useful against her. Let's see. Oh, you have caught only 12. Uh-oh, you've only caught 12. Why are you lying? Why do you lie to me, sir? Okay, shit, where do we go? I never got a map, did I? Nope. I never went to grab the map. Oh, I know where we go. We gotta go back to Cerulean. We gotta go back to Cerulean, then we gotta go up the other side path. Alright, what do you have? Okay, yeah. See, this is what I thought they would be having. Not no goddamn Voltorb. This seems more reasonable. Damn, bro, already has a Nidorino. And he knows double kick, even though that doesn't do much to me. Bro's really pulling out the Nidorino. Not the Nidorino! We're gonna have to go heal again, dude. Give me a second. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, let's go heal first, and then make our way back. I don't feel like fighting those trainers right now, so I'm probably gonna wait till later to fight them. I could get experience points for Drowsy pretty easily, but nah, we can wait till later. Drowsy will have to be really good against Erica once we get Psychic, because Erica has basically poison grass types. So that's probably where he's gonna end up evolving, if anything. Bam, 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 bam. How long have we been playing for? We've been playing for only 5 hours. Yeah. Well, when we're not having to glitch constantly to get certain Pokemon, I guess it does make it a lot faster to get through when you're not having to do that shit. Who would have thought that not glitching your way through the game would make it where it's not 33 hours long? I love the green down here. Has a very like emerald green to it with the blue. It's very nice looking. It's genuinely so impressive to see how much Game Boy Color Pokemon games evolved from Gen 1 to Gen 2. Like seeing yellow with its colors and then seeing crystal and blue, crystal, gold, and silver with its colors. It's genuinely so impressive to see how much it like actually evolved when it came to making color work. Which I learned also that Pokemon Yellow in Japan does not have color. That was a feature added for the American release. So that wasn't even a thing in the Japanese version. So like you couldn't just play it on a Game Boy Color and have color. You could put it in the Super Game Boy and have color, but that was the only way. But like a Game Boy Color wouldn't give you color. Only for the American version. Machop. I think Psychic. Yeah, okay, yeah. Psychic does super effective damage on them. No, not the normal type Karate Chop. I remember playing Drowsy's minigame Pokemon Stadium 1 and never knowing what the fuck you're supposed to do. I just thought it was so funny to watch him fall asleep. So I would just play it, mash A, not understanding how to time it, and I would watch him fall asleep and lose, but I thought it was hilarious. I was just like, damn, bro, this Tapir is funny as shit. He's over there passing out. What a funny guy. What a funny Tapir that man is. God, Rock Tunnel is gonna suck, dude. I hate Rock Tunnel. I hate Rock Tunnel, man. But at least we'll get some experience for War Turtle. That's the only benefit I guess we're gonna have from it. Level 20. Yay. Alright, we just need 6 more levels for Hypno now. Oh my god, of course we're doing the bind. Oh my god. Alright, everyone go take your bathroom break while I sit here and get binded for 7 fucking turns. Can he stop doing that to me, please? Okay. Alright. Come on. Let's go. I just dread Rock Tunnel, dude. Every time I have to play through Rock Tunnel in Gen 1, I just hate it. And it's because I don't ever get Flash. So I end up basically making it 10 times more annoying than it needs to be. Because I don't know where to get Flash, to be real with you. I have no idea where you find Flash. I think somebody gives it to you, but I have never went out of my way to find it. And even when you get it, dude, Rock Tunnel still sucks. I could go get Repels, I guess, but I'm trying to see every Pokemon, so doing that kind of hinders my ability to see everything. It's just Rock Tunnel's so bad. Tunnels, I mean, caves and tunnels in Pokemon in general, though, to me suck. Like I said, I've had this rant every time I get to a tunnel in Pokemon, but the only cave that I like in Pokemon is from Chargestone Cave, and that's because you can find actually interesting Pokemon that aren't just like the most bare bones shoehorn thrown into a cave you can find. Like, you can find Joltik, Dynamo, things like that, and it's all presented in a really nice blue crystallized look that makes it stand out from every other cave and gym in all the games for the most part, where they're all just basically brown and rocky. Even Ruby and Sapphire have the same issue. I hate the caves in Ruby and Sapphire as well, because they all just look the fucking same. So, and it's just, I don't know. I wish Pokemon could do more to make caves more interesting, but at the same time, I don't know what they really could do besides elemental caves. And even then, they did one for fire types. It was like the volcano one or whatever, and that one still sucked. I think that one was done in Diamond and Pearl, and that one also still sucked. I think I only like Chargestone Cave as much because I like Dynamo and Joltik. That's kind of really it. I mean, I like Golbat. I think Golbat and Crobat are really peak bat designs. But I just don't like caves, man. So every time we have to play them, I'm just like, dude, I just want to be over. I just want to be over with it. But we got to slog through. We got to slog through all the little bits and baps through the caves, you know. All right, switch back. Like, yeah, it's just thinking about it. It's like, I don't really know how you could make Gen 1 K specifically better in any way. Because they just suck. Like, that's just it. They're just not good. And they definitely suck if you pick Charmander and go through Gen 1. Because Charmander can't do shit in the caves. So if you pick Charmander, you basically still have to rely on whatever used to be Brock to get through the caves, unless you get a water type by that point, which is usually Magikarp, and you decide to level Magikarp up. That's like your best bet, is usually that. So you end up having to get a level 20 Gyarados just to do anything in the caves if you pick Charmander. Or you keep using your Butterfree, as that would have been your best bet. Unless you're playing on yellow, then I guess you can use Nidoran. But even then, it's not like a fix-all be-all, I guess. One more battle! Oh, I guess we already fought her. I think there's special Pokemon you can find in here that I don't have yet. Just Nidoran, Feetmo. Whoops, not what I thought. I can still damage it, I guess. Luckily, Rock Tunnel, I mean, Rock Tunnel isn't that terrible if you use Repels, I guess. And like, if you go out of your way to use Repels, then Rock Tunnel's not shit. Have we seen Magnemite before? I'm trying to check. I don't think we have. Or if we did, I haven't put him on the list yet. Yeah, we have. I just haven't put him on the list, I guess. Oh, let me go ahead and mark the list again. We'll update it now. Squirtle, we'll put 7. And then War Turtle we also have now 8. Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree. Oh, I need to fix him. There. Okay. Okay, we have Caterpie. We still don't have we haven't seen a Beedrill yet. We haven't seen Pidgeotto yet. Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Ekans, Pikachu, Raichu. We have seen Raichu. Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran, yeah, Clefairy, seen those Jigglypuff, Zubat, we already marked. Oddish, Paris, Venonat, we marked. Diglett, and then Ductrio, we just saw. Meowth, already marked them. Mankey, Growlithe, Abra, Machop, Bellsprout, Tentacool, Geodude, Ponyta, already marked them. Slowpoke, Magnemite. All right, we did mark Magnemite. So yeah, we did see him earlier. Grimer, Shelter, Onyx, Drowsy, Voltorb, Coughing. Did we not? Yeah, we did mark Coughing. Corsi, Goldeen, we marked. Staryu, Starmie, Magikarp, Eevee. Okay. Alright, the Pokédex is caught up now. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. All right. Well, let's make our way through Rock Tunnel now. I don't know what Pokemon she has. I think she has an Ivysaur on her, actually. I don't think anyone uses all of the final evolution starters. I don't think anyone uses them. I think you have to go out of your way to get them yourself. Which, I mean, we'll do the rare candy glitch for that when it comes to that. Like, whatever we have to evolve to see, we can do that ourselves. Wow, you do not take a lot of damage from that, but you are confused, thankfully. Of course. Of course, I relied on it being confused for more than one turn, and I got bamboozled. Oh my god, dude, everything crits in this fucking game. I am not gonna miss crits being tied to speed, even though I love it that it is when it's me critting, but I'm not gonna miss it, dude. I am genuinely not gonna miss crits being tied to speed anymore. It makes it unbearable at times. Because usually what happens when I don't want it to crit every time. When I want to crit, I don't crit. That's how it goes. When I don't want to be hit by a crit, I get hit by a crit. It just be like that. You have anything on you? I heard that ghosts haunt Lavender Town. Okay, alright. Will Pikachu make the cave light up? Since I know Thunder Shock or Thunderbolt. Will you, Pikachu? Instantly already in a fight. Didn't even get to do anything. Instantly walked in just to start fighting. Okay, Pikachu. Wow, you are not helping me with that. Well, I was gonna show him off lighting up the area, but I can't get him to do it now. Because you have to learn Thunder Shock or Thunderbolt as soon as, like, you get it inside of a cave, and then he'll light up the area. But, yeah. Alright, Rock Tunnel map. We're gonna follow the map now. So entrance, that way. Okay, this should be pretty easy to follow. Oh boy, why does Rock Tunnel have to suck? Why does Rock Tunnel have to suck ass? It has to suck so much ass. Okay, I have my map open. Alright, I guess we're gonna just level up Boober. He needs to level up, so. Alright, got caught by a trainer. Dude, imagine just being some trainer sitting in a dark cave, no lights, just sitting in here. Doing nothing else but sitting in here. What's wrong with you? Like, why is that your choice? You're just sitting here with no light on, nothing, no way to see. You're not even lost. You're just waiting for somebody in the cold-ass dark cave. It'd be one thing if they were waiting, like, if they were, like, lost and they're like, hey, I can't get out. Let's fight, though. Like, you know, at least give them that. But they're not. They're just chilling in here. Like, this is, they're doing this by choice. It's weird how small they made Slowpoke's sprite in yellow. It used to be so much bigger, but he looks like incredibly tiny in this. Hold on, I'm looking at something. Okay. Boober got 245 XP. Yeah, I guess if you run through Rock Tunnel with repels, it's probably not that bad. Thankfully, I have Pokemon that I can benefit from being here, so it's not that big of a deal. Like, I can benefit to get experience points for Boober, you know? I draw Pokemon when I'm home. Like, you're in the middle of a dark fucking cave, and the first thing you tell somebody when you see them randomly showing up is, I draw Pokemon when I'm home. Like, okay. Like, what are you doing down here? Like, why are you guys choosing to be in here? I draw Pokemon when I'm home. Bro is actively going, I want to be in Rock Tunnel. Just so I can surprise somebody who walks through and tell them that I draw Pokemon when I'm home. Like, I think I see why Pokemon trainers die sometimes, because they do shit like this. And they're just in here with, like, a Slowpoke or, like, a Geodude. Like, she has an Oddish in here. What's her plan to survive? Boober gained 183. Maybe we can get him to level 26. Actually, not like quicker than I thought. If we get more Pokemon like this. Honestly, though, looking at Rock Tunnel's layout, it's not really that difficult to get through, I guess. Even if you hit all the dead ends, you're gonna eventually figure out how to get through. A lot of A lot of good experience grind for both Boober and Slow-Mo. Or Slow-No or whatever. I don't even, Slowpo. Couldn't even remember what I called him. I'm like a forgetful dad. Can't even remember his own kid's name. Calls him like every other name in the damn book. There's just trainers everywhere in here, huh? Boom. Oh wow, Machoke's just down here. Have we? Yeah, we've encountered Machoke already. I already rid him down, I think, on the thing. Yeah, we have. Could have been a good farming for Drowsy, but I don't really want to switch out the Drowsy just to get hit for that. Okay, so now we're where now? Blue. Okay, we can just go straight down now. Fight this guy, go over to the green, then go over to the yellow, and then we'll leave. Yeah, I'd rather just grind on the trainers here instead of trying to, like, fight the wild Pokemon for experience. Who's on my team again that I want? So we have Sandslash, Pikachu, Hypno will be Blastoise. So the only ones we need now is either Flareon or Kangaskhan. So yeah, either Ninetales or Flareon or Kangaskhan. I'm probably going to go with Flareon. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. The idea of using a Flareon seems interesting to me. Especially since I don't ever use Flareon much. But Flareon sucks. That's the only problem about Flareon. He just sucks. He is not good. I got distracted and I didn't read what he was switching into, so I assumed that was going to be another Machop, and I was wrong. So now I'm not paying the price because I got pretty good damage. Yeah, switch. Go, Boober. I cannot wait though till the Gen 1 video gets released. So what I'm probably gonna do for Red and Blue is I'm gonna release it in a part 1, part 2 kind of thing, and that's so I can talk about the development history of Red and Blue, and then go into the actual game review instead of putting it all into one video. Because there ended up being a lot more that I wanted to talk about when it came to Red and Blue for the development part of everything than I thought. Because literally, I went into it and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna like do some small stuff about it or whatever. Like, not get too crazy for the development part of the thing. I am lost now, actually. Oh wait, no, this is where it's supposed to be. And that puts me there. So like I originally was just gonna like cover a little bit of it, like kind of like what I normally do, where maybe 10 minutes of like history stuff, and then like more shit kept becoming like things I found. I'm like, oh my god, it's like I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. This is interesting. This is cool. So now I'm pretty sure I can pull out like a 30-40 minute video just a history alone, and I want to go ahead and make that into a separate thing for a part 0 kind of idea, and then have part 1 be the actual game thing. And I probably am going to do that when it comes to each release of these videos. Like for Gold and Silver, I did the same thing, and then for Ruby and Sapphire, the only way I wouldn't do it is if there's just not enough for me to find to justify making it into 2 parts. Like if I do like Sword and Shield and I just can't find much of history development to where it's worth doing it in parts like that, then I'm not going to. But with Red and Blue so far, there's been a lot of shit I found to where I'm like, yeah, this would be a really good way to like show off everything. And then Yellow's gonna have its own full video because there's not much I have to cover when it comes to the history for that. So it shouldn't need a part 1 to it, you know. Not the Pidgey. It's crazy Lieutenant Surge gives you Thunderbolt as a TM. Because it's like literally, it's slightly worse than Thunder, but it's one of the better options for a Thunder attack. Well, so much for Jesse and James's Meowth being like unique. Because they made it where you can't get Meowth in this, so you can't just have Jesse and James' signature Pokemon. So I thought that they were the only ones that were going to have it. No, this other people just have Meowth. Like, they just have it. You don't even have to, like, fight them. They just have it. So, meaning the whole idea for why Jesse and James have Meowth and why you can't get Meowth is pointless. Because everybody else has Meowth. It just means that you're just not good at finding Meowth. That's what it tells me. Like, Meowth is existing in the wild. You can go get him, but you yourself just have no idea how to find him. So you just are just that bad. You'll just never have a Meowth because you're just incapable of finding him yourself. About to send out Geodude. Yeah, I stick in. Brrr. Graveler. Graveler definitely looks a lot better now than he did before. It's still baffling to me that Game Freak didn't start using model sheets for references until literally, like... Where am I? Oh, okay. I know. No, I don't. Where the fuck am I? I am now I think... Okay, I guess I'm going the right way. I think this is the exit is up here. I'm actually lost, so I don't know. Bellsprout. Not the Bellsprout. It's gonna wrap me. Of course it hit me with Sleep Powder, and I don't have Awakening, so I'm now just forced to try to wake up myself. Wow, he really is missing that. Of course, when I wake up, he finally gets to rap. Of course. He's gonna use sleep powder, isn't he? Okay, no. I should have probably went for hypnosis. But it is what it is. A fairy. Whatever. We can stick this still. Hypnosis. I really don't think it should take us that long actually to beat yellow. Like, at least looking at how quickly we're kind of moving through it. Because I can for sure go beat Erica pretty much like right now. It shouldn't really take us that long to beat at least yellow. It definitely took us longer with the other games, I would say, than it's going to take us with this. And I guess it really just depends on how much I can stream a day of it. Can you have Pokemon? Let's start. Not the Pidgey. Okay. Go, Cheese Rat. Get him with your Thunder Shock, Cheese Rat. Hit him with your Thunder Shock. Rattata. Yeah, I can keep Cheese Rat in. It's not gonna one shot, is it? Oh wow, it did because of crit. Because of crit. If it didn't crit, it probably wasn't gonna one shot. Rattata. Oh, Rattata. Bellsprout. Yeah, switch. Sleep no. Hit him with that confusion. Oh my god, he's gonna rat me. Yep. Alright, well. Well, it was nice being able to play for 4 turns. We'll be back in about 4 turns now. Okay, 3. I was 1 off. 1 turn off. Only 380, dude? Come on. How the fuck am I supposed to eat anything with $3.80? You waste my time, give me $3. Like, what shit is that, dude? That was a really high level Zubat, the level 21 one. That was like super high. 1 more trainer, and then I think we can leave. Yeah, again, I don't think Gen 1's hard. I think Gen 1 just has a lot of bullshit that nobody wants to do, and they see the tedium of it as a difficulty spike. Because, like, Rock Tunnel's not hard if you have anyone that's not Charmander. And that's only because Charmander just can't do shit for a lot of the game, and it's just how it is. But, like, to say Rock Tunnel is hard, I would say it's not. it's just tedious and I don't want to do it. So I guess a lot of people like to paint Gen 1 as difficult, like I said, because a lot of what you do in this is just annoying. So that annoying parts of it, it's seen as like difficulty, I feel like, for some people. And again, it really does help when you're a child who has no idea what the fuck you're doing and thinks that every move just needs to be attacking. Like that type of play style does help a lot for making the game challenging when you don't do anything but put attacking moves. My problem was growing up when I played this, I always would end up deleting good attacking moves because I didn't understand what the moves did. So I would go by name and I would be like, oh, this move seems like it's going to do some damage, like focus energy. Like we're going to do an energy blast, and then like it doesn't do that at all. And now I just wasted a slot for a move that doesn't even work because it's a coding error, and got rid of a good attacking move. So I did that a lot, where I just would have like no good attacking moves because I didn't understand that not every move was like not an attacking move, because the game doesn't tell you what those moves do until you like use them. Like now you get a new move or whatever leveling up, the game will tell you like what move it does, like what it does, what the accuracy of it is, if there's any like secondary effects, all that. In this, it doesn't tell you that shit as far as I'm aware. You just kind of learn from a strategy guide you probably bought from like Walmart for half the price of the game. All right, dude. That was a bitch to get through. Of course though, dude, Game Freak's such a cunt that they put I guess 2 battles out here you could do, or 3, but like they force you to do this last one. They force you, like you're probably weak as shit, destroyed from Rock Tunnel, and Game Freak's like, hey, before you get to a Pokemon Center, we're gonna put one more guy. Good luck, and if you lose, you're going all the way back. Like, what a bitch move, dude. Granted, he's not hard, but still. I think that's interesting, at least. I really don't understand why Slowpoke looks so small in this yellow sprite. Like, I feel like they could have made it, like, a little bit bigger. He just looks incredibly tiny compared to how he did in the red and blue. Alright, let's go heal. Let's go heal, and then we'll make our way over and fight Erica. Because we can't do anything at the tower yet anyways. I love the purple, though. It's very nice. And we can also get Eevee while we're at it, which could then give us Flareon. So we'll pretty much have our next team member. However, let me look at Flareon's evolution moves. Flareon moveset yellow. Okay, it does learn fire type attacks. However, it technically won't learn a fire type attack because Eevee comes at level 20 and you get Ember at level 16. So technically, Flareon doesn't know any fire type attacks till you get Fire Spin, and then Flamethrower at like level 50. So wow, Flareon is actually a lot worse than I thought it was gonna be. I genuinely just don't have an option for a fire type attack. I don't have any option until literally 36, and I get Fire Spin, and that's awful. And then Flamethrower at level 52. That is genuinely terrible. However, I think Flamethrower TM yellow. Where is it? Instead, oh, it's not a TM. Oh, it is. TM35 can be about at the game. Oh, not in Gen 1. Okay. Okay. I just don't have an option for flamethrower. Unless I want to get him to level 50. Fire Blast? Blaine the gym leader. Okay. So for me to have a single fire type attack on Flareon, I have to beat the the 7th gym leader. And I get Fire Blast. Oh shit, dude. That is quite the dilemma I'm having now with getting Flareon. But I guess we're gonna do it. Because I can also teach it Toxic, which I get that from Koga. So we can actually get Fire Blast pretty fast. I can just go straight to Koga, get Surf, and then go all the way to Cinnabar, do the mansion, get the key, go fight Blaine, and then I have Fire Blast, and then Flareon can actually have a fire-type attack, and it also has Toxic. And then I can also still teach it Fire Spin to go from there if I wanted. It's not great, but it's something. It is at least something I can do with, you know? Not great, though. Not a fantastic time. Bow, bow. That was 3 times, buddy. Alright, go get him sleep now. Alright, we'll go fight Erica. Just get it over with and beat her already. God, Clefairy's really bulky compared to, like, my Pokemon, but also, like, again, my Pokemon suck. Like, no wonder she's bulky. My Pokemon are trash. Also, I was gonna say, I don't think on this team I have a single 3 evolution Pokemon, but I have Blastoise. Other than that, I think everyone else evolves to only a 2nd stage. Because Sandslash, Hypno, Flareon, and then Kangaskhan doesn't evolve at all. So actually, yeah, I only have 1 Pokemon that evolves 3 times. Everyone else does not. Poor Charmander, dude. I'm using Charmander as an HM slave. That's literally what he evolved into, was just to be an HM slave. He's the Bidoof of this generation. Man's being used as a Bidoof. Alright, I don't think there's anything good here. Rattata. I can't escape from a Rattata, bro. No, I'm committed. We're escaping. I don't want to fight you. I'm committed. I'm committed. All right, he's gonna die now. Never mind. He's just gonna die. Jesus fucking Christ. No, I'm committed. Let me leave. All right, Sandslash. No. Where's Cut? Okay. What's his house again for? I can't even remember. Oh, that's to go all the way over here. Because we can't go through there yet until we get the drink at the Celadon department store. Do I want to skip Silphco? I really don't want to do Silphco, and I can easily skip it. I'm thinking I'm just gonna skip Silph-Co, not gonna lie. Because all it takes is literally getting the Pokemon doll and then you can skip it. Like, it's not hard. And I've already done Silph-Co twice. Let me, hold on. Not Silph-Co. Team Rocket Hideout. Team Rocket Hideout items, yellow. Nugget, Rare Candy, Moonstone, Escape Rope, Hyper Potion, Team League, Team Horn Drill. I guess we'll do it because Jesse's there. Jesse and James are there, and it's part of the story. So I guess we'll do it. I don't really want to do it, though, but I guess we'll do it. Alright, let's get Eevee. I know everything about the world of Pokemon in your Game Boy. Get together with your friends and trade Pokemon. It's literally the house of God. We'll name him Pyroth. Even though he won't have a single fire type attack for I don't know how fucking long. But we'll name him that. But he won't have any option for a fire attack for, God forbid, a good amount of time. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's go to Celadon Department Store, buy the drinks, buy a Firestone, and get Flareon. And then basically be able to do nothing fire-wise for Flareon. What moves do you have, though? You have Tail Whip, Sand Attack, Growl, Quick Attack. What moves can I give you? Mega Punch? I don't think I want to give him Mega Punch. Body Slam. I want to give that to Kangaskhan. Rest, no. Thunderbolt. If only you could learn it. Teleport, no. I have, like, no good moves for it. Alright, let's go through here. Do I want to get counter for him? Do I want to teach him counter? He can't even learn anyways. Bro can't even learn it. Alright, give me a Firestone. Well, I don't need the Pokédoll if we're gonna be doing the Team Rocket Hideout. We don't need the Pokédoll. Alright, Flareon it is now. Okay. Well, that is our best option for a fire type now. I mean, not our best option. We literally could have used Charmander, but we take what we can get. man, right now what we got is terrible. He has great attack, though, and his defense is fine. Speed's whatever. Special's fine. So, he just doesn't have any good... Yeah, he just doesn't have any good, good fire-type attacks. Especially since he's more of a physical attacker. I don't really think... I'm thinking about it now. I don't really have a good niche for Flareon at this point. Like, he's not going to be good for fire-type attacks. He's not going to be good for even physical, just random type attacks. Because Kangaskhan's going to be able to serve that way better. So, genuinely, I just don't have any good options for him. What level? 25? Okay. Alright, let's go be Erica. There's I think it's in Saffron where the guy has the thing for Psychic. We should probably go do that first, actually. We should probably go get Psychic first by going and getting the drinks and then going over one town over. That way it'd make Erica a lot easier. It's not... I don't think I will need it, because Erica's not hard. But it would just be a lot better. Because Confusion can only do so much when I can just get Psychic instead, and that will basically do everything I need. Bam, 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 bam. I'll go all the way up to 5th floor. Okay. What do you guys have? You guys got TMs, right? No, you have attack items. He has TMs, but nothing... okay, no, you have those. Nothing I can really take advantage of. We'll get 5 just in case. I don't remember how much we need, but I don't want to come back. And they're really good healing items for the most part, so. Okay, one more should be fine. Or not, but she's so immature she drives me nuts. I'm thirsty. I want something to drink. Thank you. You can have this from me. TM13. Ice Beam? Oh my god, you guys get Ice Beam up here? Has that been, like, here the whole time? Even, like, in red and blue? Oh my god, that's, like, a really good fucking TM. Like, that's insanely good. Bro just had Ice Beam up here this whole time, I guess. And because I never got it red and blue. I never even thought to talk with her if she was up here. I think you give her another one. Oh. No, thank you. I'm not thirsty after all. Oh, no, thank you. I'm no longer thirsty. Wait, can we even go to Saffron? No, Pikachu's still kicking. He's not amazing, but he's not, like, he's not completely dirt trash where I can't use him. He actually has still been serving some purposes here and there. Whoa, dude, put some pants on? Huh? I don't get what you're saying. Because I have pants on right now. Oh, I guess you didn't need multiple of those. I thought you did. Fake? What are you talking about? I am wearing pants. I always wear pants when I stream. Streamer wears pants? Yeah, I do. I do wear pants. All right, come here. I need you to give me psychic. So apparently during the streamer awards, that Peanut guy won VTuber of the year, and the VTubing community is in shambles right now, and they're genuinely like fighting with Iron Moose because Iron Mouse, because Iron Mouse said that she didn't mind that he won. And so they're like basically fighting with her. Everybody's fighting against each other, and it's genuinely so stupid. It's an interesting X thing going on. Which I don't know why X keeps giving me VTuber shit when I genuinely don't give a shit about VTubers. Like, I don't really watch them, but like X constantly recommends me like VTuber drama for some reason. So like I know so much about random ass VTuber drama that I probably shouldn't even know about, and I just do. Okay, where's Erica at? We should be able to beat Erica now with literally no issue at all. Even though Erica wouldn't even give us an issue at all in the first place. But if you really, really needed more hope that you would beat Erica, now you have it. I really just don't want to... I think I'm just going to be Erica and that's it. Because I really just don't want to do... I don't want to do Team Rocket's hideout right now. I really don't. I'd rather just do that tomorrow. And I don't want to skip it. Like, I could skip it, but because there's, like, some Jesse James moment with it, it makes me not want to skip it. Just so I can see them. But, like, it's kind of... I don't know. I kind of feel like I should skip it. Because it's not really that big of a deal to do it when you can literally just cheese the Pokédoll method, and that works fine. Which, I know, funny enough, I said I was going to do that twice. I said I was going to skip the Team Rocket hideout twice when I played through Blue and I played through Red, and in both times I didn't do it. I still did the hideout, so... I think that's kind of hilarious. That I'm, like, still being like, oh, I'm going to skip it, or I'm thinking about it, and then I just don't do it. Alright, well, we actually should... I'm pretty positive we actually may have Hypno by the time we're done with this. Like, we should easily get Hypno. Nice. My makeup. Just fight everybody. Might as well. Especially if I want to get Hypno. Might as well. Weeping Bell. And once we beat her, we'll go back through the Pokédex and we'll add whichever ones we've encountered and add it to the list. Charmander. Do I want to fight all of them out there too? I could. Probably not. Once we get to level 25, I'm just gonna go straight to Erica. I don't think we need to fight the other ones out there. Oh, you rat me. Oh, he rapped me! Well, I'll see you guys in 4 turns. I'll see you guys in 4 fucking turns when I can actually play the game again. I got paralyzed while I looked away? God damn. Withdrawing Weeping Bell. Gloom? Oh, Gloom looks interesting in this one. He's all, like, red. Why did she switch out just to send an Ivysaur? Like, she sent Weeping Bell in just to switch out to then send Ivysaur in. Oh my god, dude. Please stop being paralyzed. Come on. Bro, 3 times? 3 times? We want to really go 3 times? Jesus Christ, bro. 3 fucking times. And we're wrapped again. All right, I'll see you guys in 4 turns. It probably is just going to be better for me to heal. I actually don't have any way to heal. I'm not wasting the max potion. All right, Cheese Rat, go. Oh my god, bro. Of course you got paralyzed, Pikachu, because you genuinely suck. You just suck. You just suck. And now we're in the wrap loop. We're in the wrap loop. Who would have thought? He's just gonna do. Literally, he's just gonna do this. Like, I don't have any way to avoid this now. Unless I want to just switch out again and then get hit with Stun Spore. I just don't have any way to stop this until... Like, it's probably going to be a better idea just to let Pikachu die so I can have someone else go out there and not get hit by Stun Spore right away. Because the Gen 1 AI is going to see that I'm switching and then it's just going to pick Stun Spore. It's going to. Like, it's already going to know that I switch, and it's going to pick Stun Spore, and then it's going to hit me with that, and then I'm going to be stuck in the wrap loop again. So it's just better Pikachu had to die there. Like, that's kind of the best option we had. Because I could have risked the chance of it missing Stun Spore, but no. All right, we have Hypno now. All right, Hypno time. Yeah, Wrap is just very dumb. I hate Wrap. Even for me, using the Wrap, like using the Wrap move and stuff and cheesing it, even for me, I don't like doing it because it genuinely does. It does feel so unfair. Like, even if it's me using it, I'm just like, dude, I don't feel good about me doing this. Because it is that unfair to use. I'm not going to sit there and say that I've never used it before and done it. I've done it in Nuzlocke before. Because it's so broken and it makes Nuzlocke a bit easier. But, like, it genuinely does just feel very, like, whatever to use. You're just like, alright, whatever. Like, I'm gonna win because I outspeed you. Even if I miss, like, you're probably not gonna do that much damage anyways. It's not a fun strategy. It's kind of the same thing for me when it comes to, like, Smeargle when it has Detect and then one-hit KO moves. Like, that strategy to me it's just boring. Like, it's funny to think about that, like, you can just have a one-hit KO move that always hits now with Detect. But then it's just like, there's no real fun to that. Like, the only idea is that you're gonna use Detect and then you do your one-hit KO move, and then that's it. You just do it again. It makes any other strategy with the other two move slots completely useless because you don't need anything else. You just have Detect and then you have one-hit KO move. That's it. That's all you need. Alright, I think we're going to beat Erica, and then that's going to be it for me tonight. I feel like we got pretty far into this. So, we'll fight everybody in there, just might as well. Erica actually has a lot of gym trainers here, weirdly enough. Like, there's a lot here. Alright, just don't get caught in the wrap, and we'll be fine. As long as we don't miss, get paralyzed, or get caught in the wrap, we're fine. Which we should outspeed everything at this point that could wrap me. Okay. Well, you know what? I should probably, instead of training him, we already evolved him. Let's go ahead and use our War Turtle. Because I have Ice Beam, so might as well use that and train up him now. It would be nice if I could use my Flareon here and actually do super effective damage, but we're not doing that. Wow, that just even one shot. I don't know. I thought that would have one shot. It didn't even one shot. I didn't one shot it. I didn't get him either. And I'm poisoned now. All right. Maybe using Boober was not the best idea. Yeah, I'll just switch. I had a plan, and then I got poisoned, and I don't have antidotes, so didn't work out. I'm gonna try to level him up as much as I can until he dies. Because he's not gonna outlast the poison. December 11th, 7:30 p.m. I could. I'm not working that day. I could. I don't really have any interest in it. Is that 7:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time, or is that a different time? I mean, I could if it's really something that people want me to do. I don't mind. I have no real interest in it, but I mean, if that's something that people would want me to do, I could do it. That's why I stopped watching streamers. Why did you stop watching streamers? I'm confused. You stopped watching streamers for what? Because of the Game Awards? How much damage is it gonna do? But I mean, I could stream it. I'm not streaming. I mean, I'm not working that day. I don't think I am. Let me check. I shouldn't be. Am I working that day? Let me see. I don't think I am. I am not. I am not working that day. I mean, I could. Oh, VTubers. Oh, with all the drama shit. Yeah, no, literally, it's like a lot of their arguments are basically saying, like, well, if you're not an anime girl, you're basically not a VTuber. Even though the idea of a VTuber can basically just be a virtual character, whether it's anime or not. But yeah, no, the whole VTuber drama shit's insane. It's like, literally, like, before this, it was about some girl being a Nazi because of her uniform, even though there was other examples of other VTubers using the same style of uniform, which was like a war uniform that's, like, popular in anime. And it was like a bunch of VTubers doing that same style, but this one person was getting all the fucking frontal, like, issues about them being a Nazi, even though, like, everybody else doing the same exact look was not. It was just that person. So, like, it went from that to now the Peanut guy, and now people are, like, pulling clips of the Peanut guy being toxic, which, I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, I'll be real with you. I didn't expect him to be wholesome. But, like, it's just insane. It's like, I don't know. I don't know why X keeps, like I said, recommending me VTuber shit when I don't watch VTubers. Like, Chibi Doki's probably the most that I'll even, like, look into, and it's clips. But I don't watch her streams. I just, like, watch clips, and that's it. Other than that, dude, I don't give a shit about VTubers. I have like people I've talked with that are VTubers, and like I respect the hobby. I'm not saying VTubers are bad because they're VTubers. I just think they're not really for me. But the communities, though, like, I'll be real with you. If your community is somehow dead because some guy with a Peanut avatar won best VTuber year or whatever, if your community basically plummets overnight because of that, your community was on life support to begin with. Like, if all it takes is a fucking Peanut guy to make your whole entire community of what it's supposed to be and what it stands for or whatever fall overnight, like the fucking, like, city of Atlantis or whatever, then you genuinely did not have a good foundation to start. And literally, VTubing community has been dying because of how awful the fans are. Because they want to do this whole idea that they have to, like, gatekeep everything now. Because, God forbid, anyone outside of what they feel a VTuber should be even tries to do it. Now you're, now you're basically an outsider and a piece of shit. And it makes it so unwelcoming. Like, it's to the point that I find the hardcore Pokemon fans to be more welcoming than VTuber fans. And that's saying a lot when the hardcore Pokemon fans usually just suck. Like, they usually just suck. But yeah, VTuber fans have been bad. You have to consider the fact that those fans are literally gatekeeping tribalistic weeboo incels who don't talk to other people and lurk in 4chan boards. Now, that look, I mean, so what I'm gonna say to that is not everyone obviously is like that. There are some that are like that, yes, but I'm not gonna say every VTuber fan's like that. Just because you like VTubers doesn't mean you're like that. But there are a lot of people that are like that because it's what that type of community attracts. Yeah, not everyone, but a large. Yeah, sadly it is a large majority, and the problem is they are the loudest. It's why so many times you'll see people going, well, this is what a VTuber is, this is what a VTuber is, this is what a VTuber is. And, like, they're all fucking different. Like, every time you see those posts, they're all basically being like, well, this is what I think it is. And then, like, their idea is different than this person's idea. I think I'm gonna lose, by the way, because I got put to sleep. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose. Oh my god, bro, come on. There are some VTubers that I've seen that have been open about being in a relationship and have been fine, but yeah, a majority of them, yeah, if you're caught in a relationship with the majority of them, yeah, you're basically screwed. And it's just like, that's why I'm like, dude, why do we want to gatekeep some of this shit? Like, why is, like, some of the awful, toxic part of the VTubing stuff the things that they want to gatekeep from, like, the normies? Like, it's genuinely just insane to me. I mean, well, I've seen it with Western VTubers as well, where Western VTubers had boyfriends and then they got shit for it. But no, the Japanese side is a lot worse on there. The Japanese side is a whole lot worse, and that's just their idol culture, the idol culture to begin with. There was actually an idol recently that lost her job at the age of 17, basically has no more career now because someone found out that she had a boyfriend because her fans looked at the reflection of her cup and saw a male in the reflection and then realized she had a boyfriend. Yeah, so no, that's just the Japanese idol part of that shit, which is really bad. I'm gonna try to pull this off. I think I'm still gonna lose. Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. And it's also why a lot of HoloLive VTubers actually left HoloLive because they didn't want to become idols. They wanted to just stream. Because the idol part of it just is not for everybody, but that's sadly tied to it. Like, if you're gonna be a VTuber, you might as well be ready to fucking be part of the idol culture as well. The idol culture is mixed with, and people lord it as a good thing. No, it's a terrible thing. Idol culture genuinely is very fucking toxic. Like, the Americanized version of idol culture is not that bad. It's just like, you know, basically kind of like the dancing shit and all that. It's not as strict. Japanese idol culture is genuinely awful to the idols. Like, to the actual idols themselves, it is... Oh, wow, she didn't have Violet Plume? I guess she just didn't have Violet Plume. The idol culture in Japan is very, very awful. It's so strict. You have to live your life a certain exact way. If you don't, well, then good riddance. Your career's done. Like I said, with that lady that got caught having a boyfriend because they looked at the reflection of a fucking cup, and now her career's done. Like, she basically has really probably no chance to ever continue being an idol now, unless some company's like, yeah, we'll let you, because she had a boyfriend. And somehow that is a genuine fine thing to have for your idea of culture or whatever when it comes to that type of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. VTubing as a whole now, it's just not a welcoming community anymore. Like, when it first started, I thought it was fine, but like, I don't know, if you're beefing with Iron Mouse, someone who genuinely does not seem like they have a really hurtful bone in their body, if you're beefing with Iron Mouse, bro, like, I don't know, man. I think at that point, like, I think you're just being a fucking asshole. It's K-pop, they aren't actively waving a fake relationship. They just have delusional fans. Yeah. with Japan, you have to sell the idea that you are together with them and that they are together with you. You have to sell it. If not, you're not gonna be a good idol. But yeah, Iron Mouse like genuinely is a kind person. I don't watch Iron Mouse and I don't really care to watch her. But I've never seen anything really from her that I was like, "Oh, what the fuck? Why would she say this?" And like people were giving her shit because she was defending the peanut guy that he won the award. Granted, look, I get it. The peanut guy has stated that he's like, I don't give a fuck about VTubers. I'm not a VTuber. I don't even like them. I just wanted to win to basically, mock them. Which, that's fucked up. I don't agree with that. I see what people are upset about that. But Iron Mouse was basically like, yeah, like he won. It is what it is. He's technically a VTuber. He falls under the idea what a VTuber is. It's a virtual character that you're playing, whether you can see real life eyes or not. He's just using a Snapchat filter, so he didn't put that much effort into it, but it still counts. Like, I don't see what her statement is wrong. It's just not going to be liked by the general population of VTuber fans. It is to me though, it is fucking hilarious that you have people that spend thousands and thousands of dollars on these anime models and everything, rigging all this shit, and some fucking guy with a Snapchat filter comes in and gets the fucking award. Genuinely, that's like a South Park episode like thing right there. That is like some shit South Park would do as like a joke on one of their episodes. It's so absurd that if I didn't see that it happened, I would just think that it was a fake. Like, I would think that it did, like, this was not a real thing. We're just trolling. Because it is so absurd. But no, the peanut guy, he's a piece of shit. I mean, no surprise there. When you're doing stuff to piss people off like that and actively all for it, like, you're probably not going to be a very kind person in general. But whether he's a piece of shit or not, I don't think should take away that he won the award. He's still a VTuber. Like, it is what it is. It's just not the anime female VTuber idea, It's not that. But he's technically a character. He's a virtual character, whether he shows his eyes or mouth or not. He's a virtual character. He's a peanut. Dude, they were pissed regardless if Sakura Miko didn't win. People are going to be mad no matter who didn't win. I mean, I think Chibi should have won it. I think Chibi genuinely is one, in my opinion, probably one of the more interesting VTubers because she doesn't just do the generic anime shit. But at the end of the day, like, I also don't give a shit about the streamer awards. It doesn't matter to me. She's an OG Hollow Eye member. They were gonna flip. But yeah, no, people want their VTubers to win. It sucks, I guess, that they didn't win. But, it is what it is. But no, I think the VTubing community has been dead for a while now. I think if a peanut is gonna implode your fucking community overnight, maybe your community wasn't that strong to begin with. That's just what I have to say. But I'm hopping off. I gotta get ready for work. I'm also gonna go make some food. 72 degrees tomorrow. 5 degrees warmer. Wow! It's gonna be 5 degrees warmer tomorrow than it is today. Insane. Wait, we got Mega Flygon? Hold on, dude. We got Mega Flygon? Oh, apparently all the new Megas leaked. We got Mega Flygon. Yep. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. All the new Megas leaked. I don't think there's a picture. Well, I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. Let me see if someone has a picture of it. Dude, I wish my group chat's talking about it, but nobody fucking posted a picture of it. Nobody posted any pictures, any leaks, nothing. Mega Absol Z leak. Bro, nobody posted. Is it this right here? Apparently Mega Garchomp Z is a thing now. Never mind, that's fake. No, dude, I'm trying to find the fucking pictures, but no one in my group chat posted it, so I'm trying to find it. Okay, I think Centro posted it. Yeah, Centro posted it. Yeah, so we're getting Mega Sceptile. Wait, we already had Sceptile. Yeah, Garchomp. We're getting a new Garchomp form. Mega Absol. Where's Mega Flygon at? I don't see Mega Flygon. Oh, Mega Darkrai got leaked. Yeah, Mega Darkrai. Dude, are we not getting Mega Flygon? Did they fucking lie? I'm seeing them now. I'm looking at them. I'll send it. Heatran's getting a Mega. Yeah, I guess we're not getting Mega Flygon. I think he made that shit up in the thing, but we are getting. This is the Megas. Yeah, we're getting another Mega form. I'll post it in the Discord with its spoiler. Okay. Let me mark it as spoiler. Is there Mega Hoopa? No, Mega Hoopa's not a thing. Glimmора's getting a Mega though. Yeah, Glimmora got a Mega. Tatsujiri, that Pepper one got a Mega. The Snow Crab got a Mega. Golisopod got a Mega. Darkrai got one. Heatran got one. Garchomp Z's a thing. Staraptor got a Mega. So, interesting. But no Mega Flygon. Oh yeah, Mega Garchomp Z looks like a fucking airplane. Darkrai just looks like a My Chemical Romance fan. But all right, that's interesting. All right, well, I'm hopping off. So I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.